This week on the Bluffs Sports Zone, the Titans go to the well. All is well, that ends well for AL. The rubber match at Indian Hills, same old, like old times in Canesville. Dare we say, regional champs? Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to our latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Well, Lewis Central has a date with destiny once again, as once again the Titans are headed to the Wells Fargo Arena and the state tournament. And once again, guess who's there to greet them in the quarterfinals? You guessed right, Pella. The same Pella that knocked LC out last year. The same Pella that the Lewis Central girls soccer team shut out in the state finals. And the Lady Dutch basketball players do remember. So what's it going to be in this, the latest chapter? They come out loosey-goosey.
From Lewis Central, Mike Dennis.
Line up for some pregame recognition.
Number 22, Madison.
The lone senior and the Titans get another shot at Pella. Now the Lady Dutch jump out 5-0. Katie Vandermolen drills it. But speaking of Maddie Polson, Lewis Central ties it right back up from the corner. Little sis McKenna adds 3 more for good measure, and it's 10-8 LC, but Pella answers. Kiera Bradley, and it's 11-10 Lady Dutch after 1. The men in blue flapping their wings. Second quarter, Megan Holt lets it fly, and it's 14-12 Titans. The Hawk 10 champs just 4 trays on the day. Alyssa Pomranke sticks it, 19-15 Lewis Central at the break. Second half, Kiera Bradley with the left hand. Number 12 leads all scores with 18, tied at 21. Freshman Megan Whitty, a team high 17 for LC. Derek Archer and the Titans up 26-24 late in the third. But Pella goes on a 12-1 run. Sierra Buckheit, rainbow 3. Vandermolen from the other side. The Lady Dutch 8 threes, including 4 or 5 in the second half. Buckheit just knocks down another. 37-29 Pella into the fourth quarter. Lewis Central cuts it to 4 twice in the final quarter. Whitty amongst the trees, to the bank, and it's 35-31. LC with chances, but turn the ball over. Holt again up top, 45-41 under a minute, but again picked off. Can't get any closer. The Lady Dutch 12 of 17 from the line in the second half. Pella sends the Titans home for the second year in a row, winning 47-41.
It's tough. I mean, obviously, we know Pella is a good team. If we played them 10 times, it might be 5-5. Unfortunately, tonight was one of theirs.
It's not like you didn't have your chances. You missed a lot of bunnies. It was just, it wouldn't go in.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I think we had our opportunities. We had the ball bouncing around on the rim a couple times. If it goes in, maybe things turn out differently.
They just weren't falling for us. I mean, our outside shots were a lot better than last year, and this year, it just little ones weren't falling, just little easy baskets.
Yeah, it definitely does hurt, but we played hard, and that's all you can ask for. We gave our best, and there's always next year, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna finish strong.
The exciting part of it is that 14 out of the 15 are back next year, and so that gives us a lot of look into the future.
A future that once again looks bright for Lewis Central. The Titans make it back to the well for the second year in a row, and for the second year in a row, Pella. Same deal for the Iowa Western women's basketball team. The Hawks have landed once again. But first, a repeat of last year for the Lynx at the Tyson Event Center when we come back.
We asked a group of employees what makes our bank special, and here is what they said.
We're available to answer customer questions as quickly as possible.
We're available to help our community grow.
We are available to explain the benefits of electronic banking.
We're available to teach your kids financial literacy.
We are available to help our local businesses grow and prosper. We're available to turn your dream of homeownership into reality.
We're available to help our ag customers keep a family tradition alive.
We're available to make decisions right here and right now.
Being available to our customers and communities is not only what ties us together, but also what you want most from your financial institution. And our new name says just that. Welcome to Avela Bank. You'll see that new name when you access our website and your online banking account. You'll see the name on brochures, advertisements, receipts, even on the bank employees you have come to rely on. And within a month, you'll see it on our buildings.
This is a big change, but rest assured, this is the only change we're implementing. We're still the same people in the same locations, with the same management and same ownership. And of course, the same commitment to be available to you and our communities. And that, quite simply, is why we're proud to say, we're Avela.
We are 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 Avela.
We're Avela.
We're Avela.
Council Bluffs is a growing, vibrant community. It's becoming a modern 21st century community.
We will be the largest free Wi-Fi hotspot in the United States.
Our vision is about building a community where families want to live and businesses want to locate.
We see that as a great potential enhancement for future growth in the city.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
I remember last year. What? The Lynx knock off SC East in the regional final. Get the banner, head to state for the first time in 16 years. It was pretty cool. But that was last year. And once again, standing in the way of another trip to state, Sioux City East. That same SC East that's already knocked off Abraham Lincoln twice during the regular season. Here's IDub TV student Joel Divick.
Haven't we seen this before? How about a little deja vu? Abe Lincoln travels to Sioux City yet again for the sub-state final against the East Black Raiders. Lynx come out firing. Troy Houghton with the 15-footer. AL takes the lead 7-6. SC East gets the rock. Aiden Vanderloo stops on a dime and drains the mid-range J. Raiders retake the lead 14-10. And then it's the senior for Abe Lincoln. Landon Tornaton sinks the spinning floater for his first of 15 points to lead the visiting side. From one senior to another, Sioux City's Jalen Billings swipes a steal, hustles down the floor. The SC North transfer finishes with 18 points and 8 dimes, and a back-and-forth first period ends with East leading AL 19-16. The dogfight would continue into the second quarter. Vanderloo puts up the running bank shot and connects. The sophomore makes it a tie game again at 21 all. Next Lynx possession, Tyler Myers from 3, sinks it. Myers is one of 4 Abraham Lincoln players to reach double digits, and the students who made the trip up are getting hyped. Later in the quarter, point man Preston Fant, corner pocket Trey. Ale goes into the locker room, all tied up with the Black Raiders 29-29. Second half would be another story. Billings can't hit the triple, but junior Van Reese with a deft touch. Homeside goes on a 10-0 run to start the half, including a 3 off the inbound from who else but Aiden Vanderloo. The nephew of the Black Raiders head coach racks up 29 points and pumps up the crowd as his shot hits nothing but net. The Lynx try to mount a comeback. Trey Nixon fires a straightaway 3 and sticks it. Sioux City always staying in arm's reach away. Sam Hildahl in the paint off the drive. The Raiders finish the quarter up 11. Ale refuses to give in. Houghton muscles his way in for the easy deuce, but the Lynx just don't have enough firepower. Billings gets another steal and score. The home side finishes with 23 points from the charity stripe to close out the game, and the Black Raiders get revenge from last year and end the season for Abraham Lincoln, 79-63.
they hit a lot of really tough shots. I mean, that third quarter was the difference. They got really hot, hit some open ones, some contested, and we just couldn't get going offensively.
It's a great experience. I love these guys like family, and I just wish that we could have gone.
Like I said to the young guys, no regrets. It goes by fast. So every summer, work your hardest and just work for your coach. Listen to your coach because he knows what he's doing. So
try to talk about the kind of the journey and the process. You hear that all the time, but it really is true that they got to enjoy the season every day, and being together. And I think this group did that. Overall, I mean, the journey was awesome. I mean, great group of kids. We really had fun with them. We enjoyed working with them. So it's been a fun season.
After a tremendous regular season, Abraham Lincoln finds themselves in the exact same place they did last year, a game against Sioux City East at Tyson Events Center for the rights to head to state. But alas, third time was not the charm, and they fall to the Black Raiders for the third time this season and finish out with a record of 18-4. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Joel Divick.
Thanks, Joel. Now to the Reavers. The postseason party is here. So let's get this fiesta started in Canesville. And once again, Big Blues Pinata, the Hawks. Here's Hide Up TV student Daniel Kingery.
Iowa Western playing in a regional semifinal against Northeast. First half, Pat Dimbley misses the layup, but Marquel Beasley comes crashing in. Jeremiah Jefferson from the logo, knocked down, shot down. IW up 26-7.
Jeremiah Jefferson.
Dimbley keeping the three-point trend alive. Reavers hit 11 trays. Daquan Lake finishes with a double-double, the sophomore with 16 points and 13 boards. Reavers with a commanding 31-15 lead. The Hawks, Marty Hill drives in, blocked by Lake. Dimbley to Jefferson, off the backboard, to Beasley. Iowa Western by 15, 34-19. Dimbley scrambling in traffic, puts it up, and one. IW up now, 37-23. Dimbley with ice in his veins, coming up clutch from the elbow. The home team leads at the half, 50-39. Second half, Dimbley, who finishes with a game-high 24, to Peacock, who throws down the hammer. Beasley hits Umar Berry. The sophomore makes it look easy. 64-50 Reavers. Peacock steps back and drains the jumper. Iowa Western clobbers Northeast 108-87.
We just came out, played hard like Coach told us to. We knew our sets, and we just tried to overcome their defense. I'm just trying to get a win for my team, playing within the flow of Coach's sets and everything, and I've just been feeling it.
Well, the last game I only had 5 points and like 3 rebounds, so I had to make up for that. I had to dominate the glass, so that's what got us in the game.
Our kids bought into what we expected from them. And then you're right, I thought our offensive execution, when you're making that many shots, you're probably really sharing the ball, and our assist to field goal was really high tonight, which shows that you're sharing the basketball and you're maybe turning down a good shot for a great shot. And then again, there were some amazing shots being made, no question. I mean, there were some shots that were tough shots that we were making.
The Reavers win the rubber match. Next up, round 3 with Indian Hills for the regional championship. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dan Kingery.
We will play Indian Hills at Attawa on Saturday night. Thanks for coming out. Please drive home safely.
Thanks, Daniel. One season winding down, another just beginning to swing away. The latest scores from some softball. But next up, a new chapter in the Hills Reavers rivalry after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
At the Council Bluffs Recycling Center, we're proud of the effort our community makes to help keep Council Bluffs beautiful by participating in our curbside recycling program. Here are some tips to make sure your recyclables are accepted. If you're confused about plastics, we can help. Numbers 1 through 5 plastic food and beverage containers are acceptable. Usually the recycling triangle and the number inside are located on the bottom of containers. Items we don't take include numbers 6 and 7 plastics, styrofoam, or bags of any sort, although we encourage recycling plastic bags inside local grocery stores. Please be sure to check the calendar in our annual mailer or on our website to find out what items will be picked up each week. Blue Week items for your curbside bin include paper, cardboard, and glass containers. Green Week items for your curbside bin include plastic food and beverage containers, tin and aluminum containers, and tin foil. Thank you for helping us keep Council Bluffs beautiful.
Get your ass suit. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Move. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
What is it about Indian Hills? What is it about Ottumwa that seems to at times have a hold on the Iowa Western men's basketball team? Now, the Reavers always seem to put up a good fight, but in the end, fall just short. So here we go once again, broken record time. And once again, it's for the regional championship. Here's IDUB TV student Ben Smith.
Hey, it's straight roll from here. Let's get it. Hey, I already know what it is. Hey, War Radio 3, 1, 2, 3, War Radio.
The ICC-AC title is on the line between the Reavers and the Warriors. Minutes in, Hills up 9-4. Ivan Ario Coachea gets his own miss and gets the second chance points. Midway through the half, Reavers down 5. Andre Harris sticks the 3. IDUB goes on a 19-5 run to go up in front. Donovan Walker caps it off to give the Reavers a 26-20 lead.
Yeah. When they drop the baseline, we got help.
Hey, we have help, but right now they're not trying to baseline because we're letting no middle. Keep rebounding the ball.
Final minute of the half. Alex Peacock lands 3 of his 9 points. Iowa Western leads 34-29 at the break. Indian Hills scores 54 points in the second half. Kenny Wormley gets 2 of his 11 points. The Warriors take a 57-55 lead with 6 minutes to go. Indian Hills would stretch the lead to 5. Donovan Walker, who finishes with 16, connects on the long ball. But the Warriors would seal the game with a late 15-5 run as Iowa Western's season finishes with an 83-69 loss.
Offensively, we really never got clicking all night. You know, we scored 34 points the first half, 35 points the second half, and that's about where the games had gone both times. You know, when we won at our place, it was in the 60s. When we lost by 3 here, it was in the 60s. Then they just kind of finally got a little bit of an offensive push there in the second half, and that was really the difference in the ballgame.
How would you describe this season?
Tough, competitive season. I'm glad I got to play with all my teammates. They all pushed me to get better. I pushed them to get better, so it was a good season.
I told them in the locker room, this isn't the end game for them. You know, we have to finish this thing out with the same class and the same effort that these guys have given us. And I want to make sure that they have good institutions, the guys that are moving on. I'm excited about those. I think the work they put in here will help them throughout their life. The guys returning had a unique opportunity to work with so many old, mature men that hopefully they can pass that message on next year.
It's deja vu for Iowa Western. For the second straight year, their season ends on the road at Indian Hills in the ICC-AC title game. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Ben Smith.
Thanks, Ben. And then there's the ladies. The 25th ranked Reavers hold round 3 with Northeast. And this time it's win or go home for good. Now, Big Blue's already beaten the Hawks twice so far this season. So why not? 3 strikes and you're out. Iowa Western runs in looking for its 7th win in a row.
Reavers up 3, 1, 2, 3. Reavers!
The home team just 13 for 33 in the first half. Alicia Mountain sticks the 3. Delia Anya on the fly. And it's 13-7 Reavers. But the visitors close out the quarter on a 10-1 run. Maddie Egger beats the defense. 17-14 Northeast after 1. The Hawks shoot 63% in the first half. Ada Santana with the left hand. Carmen Ramey counters with the tray. Big Blue trails by 2 late in the half. Iowa Western knocks down 5 threes overall. Northeast 7. Jarek Neal gives the Birds a 36-29 lead. J.J. Johns in the post. The Hawks still 36-31 at the break. The Reavers start to find their groove in the third quarter. Lottie Adepoju, 2 of her team high 15, tied at 40. Northeast then goes on a 12-3 run. Egger drives the baseline. Santana takes it to the hole. The Hawks take a 54-47 lead into the final quarter.
On defensive side, you shut you go 1 and done. You block them out, that's all they get.
And that's all they get. Big Blue kicks off the quarter, 10-2 run. Alicia Mountain, another 3. Azaria Floyd goes baseline. Iowa Western 57-56, just over 7 minutes to go in the game. Northeast ties it at 63. Santana knocks it down, just over 2.5 minutes left. Now Floyd scores 10 of her 14 points in the final quarter for 3. 66-63. Delia Anya starts it, and the freshman from Spain finishes it. 68-63 Iowa Western. Another freshman, Floyd. Couple of key free throws. The Reavers are regional champs with a gritty 74-69 comeback win.
This feels awesome. It's almost one of those things paying tribute to our program and what Coach Turgeon, he's a very good friend of mine, and I feel just so blessed to be here at an amazing place and that we're able to show these guys the opportunity to get to districts.
I thought you out-toughed them. You were tougher than them mentally in the fourth quarter.
Yes, I was not losing. I did not want to lose this game. I just gave my 100%, and I wanted to win this game, and we did it.
I just went out there, and like I said, I played for the sophomores, gave it all I got. I know they lost to Northeast last year, so I didn't want to be a repeat.
Being a Reaver, there's almost that pressure of getting to nationals. I just want these girls to experience once. I'm excited to experience. This is my first time going to districts, cutting down the net. I've not cut down a net yet, so this is an amazing experience.
Chalk up another plaque for the Reavers. Now Big Blue and its second-year head coach will play at Mineral Area Friday, March 10th for the district championship. Winner goes to nationals.
What are we? Region champs! What are we? Region champs!
Up next, our play of the week, holding court inside. First, we head outside. The latest scores from the latest road trip on the other side.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Ben Greer got a little bit of a late start as the new softball coach last year, but still, Iowa Western fell just one game short. So here we go a year later, and so far, so good. Now, of course, I know it's early, so that means a lot of road games. And the latest? Try the Cloud County Spring Classic. Big Blue leads Western Nebraska 8-5 in the last inning. The Reavers lose 9-8. Big Blue takes a 3-zip lead into the 7th, loses 4-3 in 8. Iowa Western takes 2 of its last 3, wins big 18-zip, loses big 14-4, and so on. Greer and the Reavers record now 11-5. And now it's time for our play of the week, of course, on the court, but here or there. She came up big when it mattered most. Azaria Floyd scores 10 of her 14 points in the fourth quarter, including this gutty 3 to give the home team the lead for good. Iowa Western outguts Northeast to win the regional championship. Freshman Azaria Floyd, the crunch time kid, with our play of the week. Okay, already the 3rd month of this new year. So I think it's safe to say it's no longer a new year. Spring is in the air, and soon we'll be moving from the indoor to the outdoor game. So good deal. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Aaron Zach. And so for this latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.